Hey, how's it going? Figured I'd do one of these. I've seen everyone else do one, and I kind of wanted to share a few games in my collection. Uh, Sega Saturn Collection, that is. Let's get right into it. The first one's Deep Fear. It's a repro that I was gifted a year or so back for Christmas. This game was not released in the United States, hence why there's a repro. It was released in Europe and Japan, I believe. It is a survival horror game. I've not really played this one myself, but I know I'm gonna like it. I like a lot of survival horror games. If I can get it open here. These cases can be a bit finicky. It doesn't have the normal Saturn 2 discs, placement, because it's a repro, but I'm sure if I wanted to, I could put one in there. It has a full color manual and was made by Pipe Dream Games, established 2018. So, yes, that's who made this repro. Despite being a repro, it's one of my favorite games in my collection. And yeah, I hear it's a very good game, and I cannot wait to get to it. Second game is Panzer Dragoon, which really doesn't need any introduction. Is an on-rails shooter, which you control a dragon. Very good game. The following sequels are very good as well. One which was also on the Saturn, and the other on Xbox in the form of Panzer Dragoon Orta. The inside of the case. The other game, I don't know if I mentioned it. This is why. Yeah. Very good game. And Saga, I believe, is the other, which is kind of like an RPG. I've not played it myself. I don't know too much about it, but I do love the art from that game. Yeah, very good game. Next one is a platformer, Clockwork Knight. I've played quite a bit of this one. Probably one of the first Saturn games I ever played. Don't let its, cute looking nature, throw you off. It's kind of a difficult game. I can get it open here. Here, turn this around. Be really careful with this. There we go. Bug is another game I need to check out, but I might check that out on PC because, well, it's on PC. But yeah, this is a very good game. I haven't completed it, but I know I'll get around to it. A lot of my Saturn games I've not, had the chance to sit down and run through, so. This next one is also a repro. Christmas Nights. The case is a repro, the disc isn't. This was also a gift from a friend. The quality is a bit different from the other one. It's not as high, but regardless, I still appreciate this. I was needing a case for my Christmas Nights for a long time, and yeah, I finally got one. Get this one open too. It also has a full color manual. The inside, the print quality on the inside's not the best, but works for me. This is the disc, which is the original sampler, and not a reproduction disc. But yeah, very good game. I also have Nights into Dreams, but I believe I have that put away at the moment. So, but I do have a copy of Nights into Dreams in its case with a full manual. I'll probably just show that off in a short or something. This next one is Mr. Bones, which is a pretty popular Saturn game. Many people seek this one out to put in their collection because of how unique it is. It's kind of a jack of all trades. It's, you know, a few different kinds of games in one. I know it's partially a rhythm game and partially a platformer. I do believe. Like I said, I've not really played this one yet, but I know people talk about it and say it is, you know, worth having. Interesting enough, this one is a 2-discer, which has the traditional 2-disc setup in the case. If your game had 2 discs, this was probably, here in the United States anyways, it's probably how it came. Also has its full manual, and this was also a Christmas gift, which I very much appreciate. Mr. Bones. This next one is Sonic R, which has been memed to death, but regardless, I really enjoy this one and the music and just the visuals and the aesthetics overall. Despite its wonky controls, you know, can kind of take time getting used to and learning, it's a very good game. You know, especially if you like Sonic and this era of Sega, despite their popularity waning around this time, you know. The Saturn is definitely not something to sleep on. But yeah, very good game. Very unique. This next one is Virtual on Cyber Troopers, which was one of the first Saturn games I got. Is an arena arcade robot fighter, sort of. I wouldn't really know how to describe this genre of game, but you take on the role as a robot and you fight various others as well, or what they call in this game Virtualoid. A very fun game. I know for the Saturn they released a really big controller for this game, and I do not currently have that one. I would eventually like to come into it, but for the time being, I'm good with just using a normal, you know, gamepad or the 3D controller. Adverts for Fighting Vipers and Virtual Cop 2, which I believe I have Virtual Cop 2 somewhere. There's going to be a few Saturn games I don't include in this video. I'll probably share them in another one sometime down the line. But yeah, Virtual On. Very good game. This last one is well, I guess you can consider it, consider it a Sony favorite. Tomb Raider. A game I've spent many hours playing on the PlayStation and PC. Yeah, I've played a bit of this port, explored the mansion. It's alright. I don't have any problems with it, and I kind of appreciate, you know, this one for what it is. I know the following games were canceled when Sony signed like an exclusivity deal. But if I recall, there is an ongoing project to put the second game on Saturn, so look out for that one. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah. Very good game. And I do believe that's it for now. I do plan on uploading some other collection videos, but for the time being, you know, I figured a good start would be with this one. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you sticking around. And, you know, as soon as I can sit down and do another one, I'll show off some more of my Saturn games and a few of my Dreamcast games, possibly. Yeah, that'll be it for now. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, take care.